What's up, y'all? I am back with another video, and today it is a little different. I am going to start bringing you guys along on some of my day-to-days, and today I am braiding my oldest daughter hair. She wanted some feed and knotless braids, so here I am parting it a gazillion times. I decided this time that I was going to try something different because we just moved in a house and we have a little extra space where I'm considering starting doing hair in this space. And so I'm like, hey, my girls, my daughters are my models. I'm like, I want to try something different and I am going to pre-part her entire head. Let's do something different. Maybe I can be like the girlies that does hair within 2 to 3 hours. So I call myself pre-parting her whole head. Child, that alone took me about 3 hours to do. I don't know what made me do it. And then as I was braiding, as I got more to the top, I ended up realizing that the parts wasn't even right. It was drooping in the center, which caused some of the braids to be too big. And when it comes to braids, like just in general, when I'm parting my parts, my braids, it has to look a certain way. I've been braiding hair since I was a little girl. I think probably like 6 or 7. And so when it comes to braids, like I'm really, really particular about the parts and things like that. And that's what made me take so long. So that's why I was trying to do something different to see if I could be faster, because it is one of the reasons why I dread braiding hair, because it takes me so long because of my parts. But like my family members and people that know how I do hair, they always tell me like that's one of the best things. They know that their parts are going to be right when I do their hair, but they also do complain about how long it takes me. So it would definitely have to be on my site once I start back braiding that your girl takes a long time. But as you can see, like right here, this first braid is small, and then it started getting bigger and bigger. And that's what annoyed me. And I have to tell myself the entire time while I'm braiding, do not report this head. Do not start over. Do not take these braids down. I have to tell myself that the entire time because I be wanting them to be perfect. And my daughter, she'll be like, Mom, it's good, it's good, it's good. And y'all, excuse how she looking. She be looking crazy. I be telling her all the time she be looking crazy, and she swears she don't. But now I got it on record. Me and her daddy be telling her, fix your face, girl. And she be like, what? I wasn't looking no type of way. And we be like, you're always looking some type of way. But anyway, yeah, so I end up taking a break and going to go get some more hair. And so she went upstairs and I don't know what she did, but she came back down with another shirt. So that's the shirt change. But yeah, we kind of heading on up there. I wish it took me as quick as this video is. I wish that's how quick it was that it took me to do her hair, but unfortunately not. It takes hours and hours and hours and hours. I be feeling like money long, but yeah, we getting close to the finishing. And yeah, so y'all see how it's going along. Can y'all tell the party? It's like you can't really tell, but I could tell. It's like the back. I don't know if y'all can notice the first 2 rows are super small. That's the size they're supposed to be. But as you get closer to the top, they kind of get a little bigger, because the parts will end up drooping too much in in the middle section right there. So I normally part it going from ear to ear, and then I part it down the middle, part it ear to ear, and it falls perfectly, but I didn't do that this time. And so of course we're getting happy because we're almost done. This is the last row. So I get excited, I get antsy at the same time. I be like, oof. And she always, always, always be like, Mama, can I go to the restroom? And then she spend a long time in the restroom or something right when I'm almost done. I'm like, girl, come on here so I can get done. I'm ready, get the fussing. And so, yeah, we just moved in the house. We've been here maybe a week, so we're still unboxing. So I did not have my teapot, the tea kettle that I use to dip their hair in. So we had to go back to our old faithful. We have this old pot that I used to use to boil their hair and dip it in. And so I had her boil the hair and bring it to me. And baby, we was having the hardest time. Like I forgot how to do it because we've been using that tea pot. But we made it work. And so here it is. I'm finishing up. Her hair was long, but she said she didn't want curls. And I'm not about to let her wear her hair past a certain length. So this was me kind of, I didn't want it to go straight across like an even straight cut. So I was kind of thinning it out, making it uneven with the scissors. And her sister called herself, Mama, can I help? Every time I let they butts help, they help for a couple of seconds and they gone. You see how quick you seen her, then you didn't. So she ran on and I just finished on my own. Like making it even but not even, you know, whatever. I wish you could kind of, oh yeah, you can kind of see if you look closely how some of the braids were super long. Once she told me she wasn't getting curls, I'm like, you're not keeping them this long, honey. So just evening them out, making them make sense. So once I dip them, and while we were boiling the water, I told this child to wash her hair and so that I can braid it and she wear it to school regular, and I'll just braid it once she gets home. And I'm fussing the entire time. I thought she was gonna be able to tell, but I'm fussing at her because her hair was so tangled. She didn't wash her hair right. I gotta start back washing their hair. Both of their hair, they had like a lot of hair, and both of their hair is very, very broken right now because my oldest daughter, she now I realized that she was ripping her hair out because she wasn't combing it from the tip to root. And this girl here, she is vitamin deficient, and her hair started breaking when somebody cut it. I let somebody take her braids down and they cut it. Her hair was the same length as the braids because her braids used to be to her butt. And a friend of mine daughter accidentally cut it, and after that I started realizing something was going on. I took her to the doctor. She was low vitamin D and iron deficient, and she doesn't take her vitamins, so now her hair is all the way shoulder length, and she refused to take the vitamins. I spend the money on the vitamins and they just go to waste. So I tell her once she decides to do right, her hair will do right. I told her, say bye, Felicia, once I was done. So that's her saying bye. And then the water's boiled, so we get the dipping. Child, that was something. I had to re-dip it because it came out crinkly looking, and I like it to be straight. And so I greased her scalp, and I had her do her little quick little video, child, little finishing product. Ooh, it's like you can barely see that ring light is in the way. I should have cut it off. But yeah. See, you can see how the first two rows are small. Yeah, that's what bothered me. But yeah, thank y'all for coming along. Love y'all. Bye.